just for the fun of it, this is one of the back roads heading into Florence, Massachusetts. So we're gonna do a little drive through. We're coming up on Route 9. This is a new building out here. I don't know what it is. It looks like a medical building, but it also looks like it could be a school, or who knows? I don't know. There's some company claimed it, whatever. So Route 9, we're going to the hospital. Good thing to know. Yep. And we're not going to go to the hospital. We're going to go past it. This is, I think, a St. Mary's graveyard. One of the Northampton's largest graveyards. There's the one over on Parsons Street. That's pretty sizable for downtown. This one's, the other one is like spread out. One of the other ones. I mean, there are several. I think there's even a graveyard up on Crescent Hill, if I recall correctly. Somebody's backyard kind of situation. Anyway, graveyards being what they are. Yeah, the hospital would be to the left, so we're not going that direction. This little crisscross of North Elm and Hatfield Streets. One that doesn't yet have a blinker, but it should have a passing thing where if you're on the, there should be a flash here, but there's not for passers. I mean, press the button, cross, it lights up. It's right next to the DPW, so I don't see why not. It would benefit both utilities or organizations. Anyway, my jub about blub blub. Oh, this is Route 9. The other one was the Bay Road bypass or Bridge Road, Bridge Street, Bridge, whatever, Bridge Road bypass. This is Route 9. And these are planted maple trees or planted oak trees, which probably replaced at one point something else. And there's the local fuzz. And I have no interest in going fast. No interest whatsoever. It's one of those days where I'm like, oh, I love the colors that are still around in autumn. I love to look at the grayness of everything. It has sort of an even keel vibe to it. And the trees are gray also underneath all of those beautiful colors. So it's this great thing. So there's that. Coming into Florence, Massachusetts, but we're going to take another back road rather than go through. Well, you know what? Let's just go through downtown for the sake of video. Close your door. Thank you. Okay, great. I love talking to people when they can't hear me. This is what road rage is. So here's a traffic light, all kinds of things going on in this intersection. And there's that. I'm not saying anything about anything here. It's not my business to promote anything. Yeah, the pedestrian walkways right here in this town particularly could use a little freshen up. And the signage could use a little something. I don't know. It needs a boost, that's for sure. Yeah, the crosswalk thing is okay. At this intersection is pretty good. I would just think about erosion control. It's one of the things that I always end up focusing on. Erosion control in every aspect. And then you'll flip it a little bit here. You're gonna see, you probably saw it already, but the library, which is big old brick building. Here it's coming up. Here it's out of the picture, and we're just gonna miss out on that because we're going a different direction. So almost back on ourselves, heading for the other end of, or the other side of Florence. Another graveyard, but this is in Florence, not Northampton. And at the end of the block, another mill building. It's a common theme in the valley, and a common theme wherever there are rivers and streams. So all these mill buildings, and the arts and industries building is on the right. A whole conglomerate of stuff over there. I don't mind talking about historical buildings, but when it comes to naming people's businesses and so on, I feel like, well, that's their thing to do. I'm just saying what I'm doing, not what you're doing. I'm here to share what I am doing and what I see, and the metaphors and all of the stuff about it that I know. And to the rest of anything that I don't know, if it's something that I want to learn, I'll look it up. And that's one of the things that I love about YouTube, is there's a plethora of information that is personal experience. Some of it's very verified and scientific, and some of it's not. And you get to choose what you want to watch. And I'm just trying to share what I know about the natural world in New England and all that I've come to understand as a middle-aged cowpoke. I don't know. I like the hat because it covers my bald spot and is great sun protection. But I don't wear it in the car that often. I find it nice for taking a nap too. I can just lay the hat on top of my head for when I'm laying back in an environment, wherever, sitting with the lights off. Excuse me. Yeah. Dust. I can feel it in my nose. And I admitted to myself earlier today that I might be picking up on allergies or something, mold. It's been raining fairly frequently, and I'm trying to keep the space dry. But it's also been super dry. I've had some mold in there and things, so I don't know. I may have picked up some mold spore. But I know one of the things that I need to do is to cut down on sugar. I see myself pouring more and more of it into things. I'm like, it's this need for nourishing food, not for quick, flat energy. I need oils, and my gastrointestinal system is saying, you need fermented foods, you need more vegetable matter and more greenery and so on. And I'm grateful for SNAP coming through, our Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, government program. That tens of millions of Americans rely on. know where I'm going with this video either. This is probably gonna be deleted.